Good morning, scholars. Today we're going to begin lesson 2 called the floss rule. So let me zoom in on that. We'll take a look at what is the floss rule. And right here, remember, under the heading, it tells you what the rule is. So in this one, you're going to double the letters F, L, and S at the end of a one-syllable word. So I wiggly underline double because that's important. The letters FLS, they're already in bold. The end of a one-syllable word. So let me get that one too. One-syllable word. And of course, we have a little chant to remember that. So what I do is I just say double the letters F, L, and S at the end of a single syllable word. We'll do that again and throughout the lesson so you can really ingrain that little chant into your brain. Well, let's take a look at our pattern words. I see we have 17 pattern words and we have 3 heart words this week, or this lesson I should say. So the very first thing it says to do is to read the pattern words fast. So I'm going to read them, you read them with me, and then we can check off our check mark. Are you ready? Let's begin. Sniff, spell, chest, grass, stiff, thrill, still, shill, shell, shrill, stuff, pass, class, stress, dress, smell, glass, and spill. Ooh, that one tricked me up. I wanted to say shield, and it's shell. Well, I read them fast, so I'm going to check it off. Then it says, just like last week, to say the vowel sound in each word. So we're going to go back. Remember, these are all short vowels, short vowels. So we say not the name, but the other sound of the vowel. All of this unit is about short vowels. So I is I. If you want to put the little breve above it, you can. E for E, E, A, I, 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 A, I. So I marked them all and I said them all. So I'm going to check that off. Then it has us do something else. It has us underline. So I'm going to underline, just so my brain knows I'm going to be underlining something. The double consonant endings. All right, so we're going to look at the end and we're going to underline the double consonant. Now, if you don't know what a consonant is, that's going to be a problem. Remember, there's 26 letters in the alphabet. 5 are vowels, A, E, I, O, U. Sometimes Y acts like a vowel, but it's considered a consonant. So we have 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U, 21 consonants, all the other letters in the alphabet, except for the vowels A, E, I, O, U. So we're going to underline the double consonants. So I'm just going to go back. I'm going to go F, the 2 L's, the 2 S's, the 2 S's, the 2 F's, the 2 L's, the 2 L's, the 2 L's, 2 L's, 2 F's, 2 S's, 2 S's, 2 S's, 2 S's, 2 L's, 2 S, and 2 L's. I noticed something when I did that. I wonder if you noticed it too. They all end in either F, L, or S. There weren't 2 P's or 2 B's or 2 R's. It was all F, L, and S. That's because this is the floss rule. You know how last week we had the digraph, where there was a digraph in the word digraph? Remember, I wrote it out here. Digraph. And then there's a blend in the word blend. Well, here's something cool about the floss rule. If I write floss, because that's the name of our rule, it demonstrates the floss rule. Double S has an F, L, and S. Those are the consonants that you double at the end of a single syllable word. Those with a short vowel. So blend has a blend, digraph has a digraph in it, and floss shows you the 3 letters that belong to the floss rule in the word floss. That's pretty cool. F, L, S at the end of a single syllable word. You double those letters. All right, let's go back and take a look at the directions for today. The first one, pretty straightforward. You're going to write the 5 pattern words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always forget they go across with R blends. So I might underline R blends. So I'm looking for words that have an R and it's a blend. Remember, blends we blend together, but we can ultimately break them apart into b-er or d-er. You would hear both the sounds. So I'm going to look for R's and then I'm going to see if they're a blend. So I'm just going to go back over here and I'm going to start with the very first word. The very first word is sniff. There's no R in sniff, so I'm going to go on. Spell, chess, ooh, grass. G-r. G and R, that's a blend. Blend them together when we say grass, but we can break them apart. G-r. So I'm going to write grass right here in the first one. And I'm going to see it, say it, hear it, and write it. So let's begin. G-R-A-S-S. Double the S at the end of a single syllable word. There's a floss rule at work. My G's a rule breaker, so it goes down below the line. Make sure you're making the letters correctly. We're in 2nd grade now, so we should all have our printing knowledge pretty well in set, but if we have to practice a few, that's okay too. Just make sure you're practicing them right. Remember, we start all the letters at the top. So I was at 4. That was one of my R's, so I'm going to continue from 4. I don't have to go back and read 1 through 3. Stiff, there's no R. Thrill. Thrill. It's got a digraph, but it also has the blend with the digraph. They blend it together. Thrill, because remember, blends are 2 or more sounds blended together. And that told us that right back in our last lesson. If we forgot, I can go back and look right here on page 3. And it says a consonant blend spells 2 or more sounds. It's got the DR, but remember when we put the STR together, it was a tri-blend. And then here in shred, we had the digraph and the R. So we're going to want to make sure that we put the R blend in there. And we do have thrill. So I'm going to write thrill. T-H, I'm feeding my brain 4 ways. I'm seeing it, saying it, hearing it, and writing it. R-I-L-L. And over my mark, I might make a little mark by it because I used it already. And then when I go back after spelling it, I can go right back to thrill. You're going to continue and finish those on your own because I know you can. Now I'm going to look at the next section. The heading says it's H brothers. So immediately my brain goes, oh, I know the H brothers. They're the digraphs. 2 letters, 1 sound, w, ch, th, and sh. Those are the H brother digraphs. So I know that I'm going to look for the digraphs. Write, so we're going to write, I might underline that, the 4 pattern words. I got 4 blanks that have an H brother in them. So again, I'm going to go back to the top of my list and look for H brothers. I know an H brother is going to have an H in it, so I can kind of look for H's. No. Ooh, here's one. Ch, CH. That's definitely an H brother, so I'm going to write it right here. Let's feed our brain 4 ways. You ready? See it, say it, hear it, and write it. Ch, C-H-E-S-S. Oh, look at that H brother word. It's also a floss word. Follows the floss rule because there's 2 S's at the end and it's a single syllable word. Chess. But it begins with an H brother. That's pretty cool. We're including something we learned last week into this week. So I'm going to continue going back. I'm going to go up to chess and I'm going to look for H brothers. Ooh, thrill. TH, that's a digraph. So I'm going to write thrill right there. See it, say it, hear it, write it. T-H-R-I-L-L. Floss rule, double the letters, F-L-S. So here are my L's doubled at the end of a single syllable word. All right, you're going to fill that in. And then we're going to go down, we're going to take a look at our heart words. So I'm going to make a heart and I'm going to think heart word right there. Heart words. and I'm going to see what my heart words are. My heart words are, let's say them together. Pull, put, push. Pull, put, push. So, heart words. I can hear the p, the sound. That's kind of weird. The like in pull. I guess that's the part. And then, of course, the double L, which is also a floss rule word. Double the consonants F, L, or S at the end of a single syllable word. And this is a single syllable word. Pull. It's got an L, so I know I'm going to double it. This will really come in handy when you're writing. When you're saying pull. Oh, it's got an L. I should double that L. Put and push. All right, so you're going to read and you're going to find out what they are. I'll read the first one with you. All right. What heart word, looks, I get to put my eyeballs, looks and sounds, so I'm annotating my directions so I make sure my brain knows what to do, looks and sounds like full and bowl. I think I know because it's got two L's, so my answer is pull. So I'm going to see it, say it, hear it, and write it. I got a rule breaker right at the beginning. The P goes through that baseline. P-U-L-L. And then I'm going to answer the next two. I'm not going to do those with you, but I will read them for you. And then if you want to stop the video and find the answer and then restart again, you can. Which heart word looks like cut and sounds like foot? Right away, I'm going to do my eyeballs and my ear. I'm going to be looking for cut and sounding like foot. And then 3, circle. So I'm going to circle the heart word that rhymes with push. Rhyme is very important. And that's your lesson for today on the first page of our floss rule. Let's say our chant again so we get that familiar and ingrained in our brain. So in a short vowel word, double the consonant F, L, and S at the end of a single syllable word. All right, till next time, go out and do great things.